welcome to Advertise That, the show that badges on different types of commercials, hence the name. Today in Advertise That, we'll do something you've never heard of in this series before. Reviewing advertisements!
Well, would you look at that? Jacob's out of ideas again. I mean, what do you expect from a guy who compiles new Marvel Show episodes and calls it a movie?
Oh, canned laughter, now available in all good stores.
Oh, I can't believe you just advertised that.
Alright, less joking, more criticizing.
Alton Towers, the wealthy man's store park. Such an incredible amount of rides I could pick up in my head. Nemesis, Oblivion, Air, 13, all rides I wish I could ride, but I can't because of recent world problems. But one of the many rides is quite infamous for its nature, that being the Smiler in 2013.
I'm guessing that's the one that makes you smile.
Well, basically all the rides in Alton Towers make many people smile, but let's see if the commercial speaks for itself.
Join us.
Now this person will know what it's like to eat quote-unquote special Skittles.
But you see, dear audience, these twists and turns were just the appetizer. Wait until it really spikes the punch.
Wait! Don't believe that! That could be
Why bother? This is some Willy Wonka coded hypnotism bish bash. So that's right, you little bastard. But even that Nova came. Actually, now that I think about it, Alton Towers must have been a hangout spot by the FBI just for this ride alone. I would stay more, but the FBI agent I came in contact with was smoked out of his mind. I guess that's why so much cleaning products include child safety locks.
Well, in this case, Brother positively recommends oxygen. It's safe to breathe in, it's good for your lungs, and it won't kill you at all.
You belong to the Smiler.
Sorry, I'm an atheist.
And on top of that, you have now received the special award for getting brainwashed.
The Smiler, the world's first 14-looping roller coaster. Book now at altontowers.com.
Kinder, ihr Bolschewiki.
The Ministry of Joy really did a number on Humpty here because he looks like a fellow Smiler right here. And he's ready to combat the Simpsons for the amount of idioms he's about to list. Also, now that Jacob's evaporated, please remind him that I dared him to commentate this commercial without making any jokes about speaking disorders. Actually, I'm not sure if I could live up to that promise myself. So we have Humpty showing his pleasure to his Kinder Surprise act by doing the many stuff people normally do as they take home of one. Shaking, unscrabbling, chocolate doobling, please help me, I'm having a struggling, and wait a minute. I don't remember that kind of container on my Kinder eggs. Oh well, sucks living with differences in the 21st century.
Yodel yum and choco scrum with multi-pumps level size.
Hold on there, Speed Racer. Your bars be spitting fire to the children watching at home. Oh yeah, and in the end, Humpty dies.
What you say?
Kinder Surprise from Ferrero.
Take that, you nuclear experiments gone horribly wrong in one way or another.
Yeah, this commercial sure was something. I mean, it's really surreal. Humpty's anatomy and grammar are basically just points made to edit on canned laughter. And well, with today's Reddit culture, I could really see this being posted out of context. Me never going sleepy again.
I do apologize for my screaming outburst of sudden doom. I think I might just get nightmares for one hell of a long time.
You're one to talk, seeing you survived the bloody cave feast screamers.
What?
Bloody hell!
Question now time, everybody. Should we keep it? Yes or no? Kill it with fire.
That is such a hard decision to make. Just kill it with fire. Shoot, shoot.
Shoot?
Alright, Luan, now go on with the next commercial.
is a change of mood. We went from hypnotized quackheads to a stoic-looking eggplant of an extremely foreign language, as now we have traditional 2000s teenage angst. Apparently exploited such a spontaneously urging twig when you got the heavy thirst that you could just bungee jump off bridges for it.
When you've got an extreme thirst, you know there's only one thing to reach for.
Sounds a lot like Jacob with Dr. Pepper.
But why do these teens have the urge to bungee jump off tall heights for these drinks? Wasn't there anybody she's that seven on the way there? Could it be just, oh I don't know, spend a couple of nickels on the spa?
Anyways, we got more Tony Hawk bullcrap, basic rock music, more Death Risk. Oh look, there's that last person reaching out for it. Let's see how it ends up.
You think you can handle the pressure? Your thirst.
Oh, so this commercial was a metaphor for tobacco use. Hey kids, have you heard that tobacco kills a third of the people who use it? Radical facts, yo! So, what do you think, Jacob?
So radical, dude. So this is part of an ad campaign for The Truth, which made many ads to promote their fact-through parodies of Air Jordans, makeup products, and car dealers, all of which equally contain explosions. You know, as it was directed by Michael frickin' Bay. Many other ad campaigns for did were Welcome to Crazy World series, a parody on live shows and Knowledge is Contagious, which uses heavy emphasis on asterisks to indicate people who are supposedly confused with The Truth. The Truth? Is that
I could really go for that explosion right now. And, Jacob, since I'm feeling generous, give one to such a dummy.
wow. Well, why do I need dice when the Albert dog can just tell me? If time flies fast, then how come it has no wings?
This, my friend, is an Actimate powered by Microsoft, intending to attract children with dolls shaped as children's show stars can do many things, alongside telling time.
In a way, the dolls are innovative, as they can supposedly interact while watching TV and in front of computers running educational software.
It just astonishes me how this doll can detect what program you're running. It's probably the work of some camera. What if, say, the broadcast of Arthur had this thing that triggers the Actimate to communicate?
Nice try. But I have it. Wow, that's a really cool toy.
Hello, Moto.
Did you just see that commercial for Actimate's alternate DW?
I think so. Also,
I totally want those dolls.
yeah, how much do they cost?
$54.95? That's Microsoft for you.
Yep, pretty expensive.
I would buy one if they made a Francine one.
Same.
Yep, I'd definitely buy one if they did. In fact, I wish they did. That would be pretty good.
I wonder what was my beef Evans this episode anyway.
I was just now watching live TV, then saw the commercial, and then BAM! Had to call you.
Wait, you can read my mind?
I can't read people's minds, but I actually saw the commercial after a Toyville ad. It was a happy dog who lived on Funny Farm. Her owners brought home a new dog named Buster who turned her life upside down.
Was there kind of fun that made me laugh? I was guessing that.
He wrecked the house, he chewed on the bed, and he made a big old mess.
Buster!
But this kid had an idea to stop the behavior that causes a lot of stress. But after that trip to Toyville, Buster has something to do than make a mess. He's happy, clean, and playful, but we still gotta stop him from chewing all the teddy bears.
I'm guessing the house is pretty edible or tastes like chicken. Wait, I remember this commercial. This was in a Marble City cinema opening. Wait, did I just break the fourth wall?
Ever get tired of houses exploding after an accidental fourth wall break? Now you can fix it by getting the full reverse system for just $1,000. It can fix your house in just seconds. Also, no refunds.
What? No refunds?
Wait! Guess I'm just stuck out here. Who sent you here? Oh, I thought Lily sent you to fix it.
Hello?
Lillian, that dog of yours, he's so talented.
Why? What happened?
He fixed the house, but not a do.
Nice, he's a good boy. Hey, Blue Bear. Oh, you're such a good boy. You fixed his house.
That's what he deserves for fixing my house. He is a good doggo. I just realised I have more commercials to look at.
Okay. See you later, pal.
Anyways, I'm out of what other commercials to see. Huh? Do that hilarious go compare Advertise to Blackburn did. Oh, I will. But first, we'll be right back.
Oh hey, sorry to keep you waiting. I was on Hot Topic. Turns out they had a 50% deal in all Grr merch.
Well, that was something. We've had something cuckoo crazy and even house rescues. Now, we have some Wonga.
Wonga!
Nope, not that kind of Wonga.
Go compare, waste no time, go online, go compare.
Whoa, Gio Compario is back in the style of a Loud House OC?
But that doesn't seem to have gone down with the jingle. So that's a sign.
Well, it's your normal everyday Go Compare ad.
Search no longer to say some longer, and you'll thank your stars that you went to go compare.
Just some random annoying mustache guy loudly singing on your TV screens and hoping to yourself your beautiful Easter bleeds from the
Plug your ears, plug your ears, see the sky, close your eyes, plug your ears. Your ears are necessary for this ride of life so merry, and Go Compare just makes you plug your ears.
Any other tips? Don't cover the fish.
fish. What kind? Cod?
Yes, you thank your stars that you went to go compare.
And also stars. Very good to eat because why not?
I'm more of a fish fingers guy. The skin of fish just leaves this bad feeling on my gut. Wait, why do you want to eat stars? Real nice. Forgetting what you said just to seem more plausible. The Tiny Man. The stalker we never knew was a stalker.
Who knows? He could be a sadly rejected superhero watching behind the bars of trashy death.
Good point. Well, apparently, this advertisement reveals that he's quite arrogant.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Whoa! I guess you could say that the jock just
Made the list!
It even steals that jock's girl. You don't fuck with the Tiny Man, people.
This commercial is not to get even most threatening supervillain. They should bring that bloke back. Should the pick or Pompeo motto is nuts, but I guess it's time for advertising put the feet up and get arrogant.
So please, because you never know, if you want to litter it on the bin. Otherwise, that guy will kick your nuts and balls.
Does searching for car insurance drive you crazy?
So here's this guy hallucinating, keep in mind in a white background, which seems to be a trope to these car insurance commercials. Did they run out of budget? So anyways, this guy is hallucinating because of so many car insurance companies.
Confused.com!
Comic Sans! This commercial was indeed on a tight budget.
have fun getting textable nightmares, folks, because if there's anything scarier than overbearing car insurance dealers, it's an
overused font.
We go to Direct Line, Admiral, Churchill, the AA, and many more. What could be easier?
Don't we just brag about reaching out to Direct Line, Admiral, Churchill, the whole 9 yards? The first version of the commercial just showing you is kind of bare bones.
Look at that lad trying to find a way out of his hallucinating. Not to mention he's selling more visit to prove the website I'm scamming extra 10% to the car insurers they reach out to. Now that's the tone and attitude of an hallucinating British entertainer.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to honour same British man who has taken his own mentality because of our abundance in car insurance companies. He wasn't exactly the brightest man.
Well, that was a decent start for a car insurer that went up to make adverts with a heavy emphasis on bouncing breasts, YMCA, and nectar points. Wow, isn't that a face?
This year, car insurance seems dear. You should click here. All your choices make clear too.
Wow, isn't that a face?
What?
We must warn you that the following is so surreal, we shall leave your thoughts to you until the end of the commercial. Commence ad.
What the hell was that?
See? I warned ya!
Yes, indeed, viewer. What you just saw advertised the Xbox. That woman has a stronghold with enough force to change the cycle of time to fetuses. Yes, that man lived his entire life in the air, probably in extremely slow motion, where he is questioned and mocked by confused randos walking by. And yes, that is enough to persuade me to play some Halo. Don't even try to touch that remote. We're gonna discuss flying fetuses. First of all, I indubitably hope that was CGI, and they didn't have to bother paying contracts to a green screen a random newborn baby, along with a couple of more equally random folks. Secondly, that's what umbilical cords look like. They look like a grilled fish stick.
Firstly, I surprisingly now have the urge to play Fusion Frenzy, and it's little bags a usable Xbox commercial.
Huh, would you look at that? It's yet another Mario Kart piggybacker with the aesthetic mix of psychedelic drugs and the amazing world of Gumball.
Aren't they the same thing?
Anyways, Broccoli Boy here, just like the star of any kiddie racing game would, characteristically calls his word lame before out of the pink comes a gate that splits this game from a high-speed, Fast and Furious city derby with explosions, obscenely large bullets, crashes and all.
That's awesome.
Racing's not about winning, it's about making friends.
And at the end, he just absolutely becomes a bad boy and punches Patrick Star by the stomach. What a guy. What's he going to do next? Say bad boy to his teacher? It's obvious this was supposed to lampoon our Mario Kart with the world's happy visuals, go-karts, anthropomorphism, and chiptune soundtracks. And I must say, that it's quite reminiscent of the console wars back in the 90s with Sega and Nintendo just smearing around each other.
Let's all race and clap our hands, clap our hands.
Somebody kill me.
Not to mention there was another unfinished variation of the commercial where an electric burst shocks Bowtie Bear and Broccoli Boy just footstools on him to escape. At least he tries to. Not to mention he murders for somebody to kill him. I mean, if your game isn't on the Wii, then you have all the rights for your happy-go-lucky looking character to have an existential crisis. And while we're on the topic of video games, most PlayStation commercials feel like they come from either an insane asylum or a messy room of a Newgrounds user. Examples include that one PS1 commercial with the girl of a normal face anatomy to a PS3 commercial with a doll. So putting those efforts in mind, what did they pull out their hats this time to promote the PlayStation Portable?
But this portable nut!
What, did you just see a hot chick?
Actually, no, we're not that impressionable. He was just playing with something that's not erotic. But that just doesn't excuse how they compare the PlayStation Portable to a nut you can play with outside. And I know they were referring to a different context, but that is just hysterical.
PSP. It's like a nut you can play with outside.
That was something with an interesting side of surrealism. Oh, thanks for helping me, random guy.
Don't thank me, thank my convenient cameo appearance-inator. But seriously, it has been such a pleasure indeed to do business with you. I mean, I'm no stranger to commercials. Yeah, I know. Also, may I take the honors?
The honors? What does that mean?
Well, it looks like we advertised our labor and unfortunately have spent all the time we got here today. As always, we hope you tune in next lifetime for us to advertise that again, if time may allow. From me, Mint Kirby, on behalf of the Random Master, good day or night.
Well, looks like we're adding yourself rather colourfully. So, I'm guessing we're going to be getting an advertisement for either the NES or Super Mario 64. I'd love to play very shortly.
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System.
Oh, we are sorry, sir, but your name isn't on the list. What is it?
We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun.
Yikes! What the heck are you guys doing? Are you trying to sell the NES or are you trying to give us a heart attack?
You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us.
Wait, I cannot beat you? Exactly, I can't because I don't have a Nintendo Entertainment System.
So 1 million. You cannot beat us.
Whoa! What happened to the key to? Did he get a makeover?
Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us.
Okay, pause for a split second. Since when does Bowser, one of the most well-known video game villains, sound exactly like that? He might as well become a demonic turtle of certain death.
We are Nintendo. We challenge all players.
Actually if I were you, I'd just stay in the 80s. Oh wait, that's a 90s controller, but still. Oh, you think that video game characters? Well, guess what? I can beat you too! Wait a minute. Thank you for watching this random episode of Advertise Fan. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Where was I?